So Martin, it's finished here, Ilkeston 1, Halesowen Town 0, the first league loss of the season. What's your initial thoughts on that one?
Yeah, very disappointed, Kieran, obviously, to lose the game. You said earlier, I think second half we done more than enough to get something out of it. Very much on the front foot second half, and second half of the first half as well, we were doing really well and getting on top in the game and making it a good foothold. But unfortunately we've not had that little bit of luck, that little bit of creativity, that little bit of magic to get that goal. But having said that, they did defend manfully. They took bookings when they needed to. They blocked people's runs. They threw their bodies on the line. So they have defended really well, particularly in that second period.
And to concede a goal in the first 10 minutes, you're always starting to chase the game now. How do you think the lads progressed during the game after that?
I think it's difficult. You can't really say that we grew into it because the lads are good enough anyway. But we got stronger as the half went on. The second half of the first half, if you like, again we were on the front foot. We were pressing and pressing. I just think we did get better, but those first... We started off well, and then they had a spell of about 10 minutes, and we looked a bit jittery for a while, and that's when they got the goal. But again, it's come from a poor decision, Kieran, and we should have done better in our own box. We should have cleared our lines, rather than try and dribble it out and do something a little bit clever or indifferent. But it's a goal that we should have done better with, and at the end of the day, these games are often won and lost by mistakes when they're tight and there's not a lot in the game, and that's what's happened today. We've made a mistake, we've been punished for it, and we've not been able to do anything about it.
And a lot of cards in the game, especially with the keeper getting sent off for Ilkeston. Do you reckon because you're top of the league, you have teams come in and bring in that sort of style of play to you to stop you progressing as well?
I think that's a given. Any team that's at the top of the league, they're always there to be shot at. And every week we've had, since the beginning of the season, because we've been up there, we've had teams raising the game, we've had teams doing what they need to do, dropping off behind the ball, trying to intimidate us, and do what they need to do to try and put us off our rhythm and our style of play. Did they do that today? They were physical, they made some challenges, but it didn't stop us playing. But what we didn't do is we didn't create enough clear-cut opportunities, and we gave a silly goal away. But again, the disappointing thing is Kyle gets brought down by the keeper when he's just about to score a goal. The keeper rightly gets sent off, but we don't get that goal that the play warranted. But like I said, they threw their bodies on the line, they defended manfully, and they go away with the spoils today.
And going into it now, we've got 2 weeks off in preparation for the next game of the season. After the first loss of the season, how do you then rebuild the team?
I mean, obviously, we just said it there, go away, have a couple of days, just forget about the football. As I said, sometimes it can be a burden on your back, having that, unbeaten tag. Sides do come and raise the game or do something a little bit different to try and break you, as I said earlier. Just go and switch off, hold your heads up, go in the bar, have a drink, because you've done nothing wrong, you've worked really hard, put in a reasonable performance, to be honest, but not just had that rub of the green to get one over the line, to get something out of the game which we felt we deserved.
Martin, pleasure as always. Thank you, mate.
Kieran.
Cheers.
Thanks very much.
Nice one.